Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. No, Turtlecraft. Welcome back to Turtlecraft. This is episode 43 with me, LimBryn. I'm very much speeding through the intro right now. I'm not even gonna stop to make a joke about the series title, cause it's thundering right now, and I gotta get some charged creepers before it stops. Where there's a creeper, bam. Oh, it's so fun. Okay, I want several, cause I'm paranoid I'm gonna screw this up somehow. Are there any more? I think charged creepers don't despawn, although I'm probably wrong about that. So I'm gonna not let these two despawn. And apparently, those are the only two creepers that exist. Never mind, there's one more. You're charged as well. Oh, okay, there's another. Okay, I have several charged creepers now. Probably more than I need, because 4 is, kind of a lot. But now I suppose I have to get one of them to blow another one of them up. Easy, right? Yeah, okay. So, we're gonna try and get these two, because they're kind of close together. Um, although I don't know... Their like, blow-up range is the same as a normal creeper, right? Still, like, 2-3 blocks? Yeah, three block? No, that's not. I don't feel like I'm close enough. Oh my god, this is nerve-wracking. Oh, wait. What was that flash of light? Was that just, like, normal lightning? Okay, and a creeper exploded. Oh, this is not going well. Okay. Why is it so difficult to get a charged creeper to blow up another creeper? I feel like it shouldn't be this hard. Don't you dare! Okay, maybe you can... Okay, actually, that stalls him. It makes him stop moving to do that. Hi! Jesus, this... Okay, this is very difficult. Wait, I had two charged creepers. Where'd it go? Did one of them die somehow? Okay. I need... there's so many mobs chasing me. I need to get this guy over to another creeper. Here's another creeper. Hi, you, follow me and become part of the glob of monsters that's following me, please. And then I'm gonna blow up that charged creeper. Wait, no. Okay, no, the creeper's just chilling. Hi, follow... This is impossible. Okay. No, stop it. Damn it! Okay, I have a couple more, right? They're over here somewhere? I mean, it's still thundering. Okay, let's get this guy... Let's get you charged, and I'm gonna try and blow you up. This is... Wait, I thought waiting for lightning was gonna be the hardest part of this project. Actually, I should make it so if either of you blow up, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, are they in close enough proximity to each other? I don't know. I'm trying to kind of, like, collect them more. That's definitely good, right? Okay, it's time to explode. I don't care if that got me the thing. I do not care if it killed me. Whether or not I can get my stuff back is another question, but, like, if that got me a creeper head, I really do not mind. Where's the exit to this house? I never leave, except for flying off of the balcony. In fact, there's not a way out of Turtle Keep currently that's super accessible. Okay, none of my stuff got blown up, and we got it! We got a creeper head. Also, like, a billion music discs, because I was just holding them. That's not for charged creepers. Yes! That makes me so happy. I have so much clutter in my inventory. Also, where are the tridents? Because, I mean, while they're not actually, like, that valuable, I do want to get out of here. There are so many creeper holes around from that. I don't mind that much. Like, I'll fix them at some point, but damn. Also, I don't know if this creeper head is, used in the process of what I'm going to use it for, so I'm actually going to try and get another one, and hopefully I won't die this time. This is probably a really stupid idea, but I really want to do it, so I'm just going to. The skeletons are fighting, so I only have, like, a spider or two on me. Okay, blow up, please. Do you not want to blow up? There we go. Okay, nope, that wasn't good enough. Yes! Okay, I got a second creeper head just for good measure. I don't think making a banner pattern out of it, like, uses up the creeper head, but it might, so I wanted to be extra careful. Well, that was one hectic intro, and I'm not sure I actually, like, said all the information I meant to say, which was, in the last episode, we kind of, built a trident farm, so I could get, charged creepers and get creeper heads from it, like I have right here, and I am actually paranoid of throwing those, because somehow they're gonna get exploded or something, but I didn't really explain the reason for that, and that is because last episode we built this amazing little wall for Turtle Keep. I only built half of it because it took me a really long time to build this one half of it, but I decided I wanted some banners to put on that wall, and the best banners always come from creeper heads. So that is what I want to get. And also, that's a zombie with a spider head. I will be taking that now, please. Thank you. No, not the rotten flesh, the spider head. Cool. Um, so now that we have these creeper heads, I can make a banner pattern and actually make a banner for Turtle Keep. Because turtle banners, it turns out, are very difficult to make, and you need a skull charge for it. Well, Well, that was one hectic intro, but even with all that, waiting for thunderstorms is not all I've actually done in between episodes. I've been quite busy in that I have not only now have creeper heads, but I've also gotten a ton more music discs, as you probably saw when I died just then, as well as some much more valuable resources, like Drip Leaf. This thing is very hard to get because you can only get it from wandering traders, and I was lucky enough to have one stop by my mansion just like a couple hours ago. I've been waiting for rain for a while. And I also got these cute little barrel things from him. So we now can like add a little bit more decoration to a couple things, which I really like. I should get more of these mini heads. But my idea was pretty much I could put them like, if I don't open the barrel, I can put them like that pretty much. And I think it looks quite nice. While the cute little barrel decorations are pretty cool, they're definitely the least cool thing that I got in between episodes, mostly because creeper heads are really cool and very hard to get, but also drip leaf, which I can't plant on grass. That's very cool. What can you plant drip leaf on? Can you plant it on, like, stone-like blocks? No. 1 minute. I thought you could plant drip leaf on more things. I'll be back once I figure out what I can actually plant this on. Sand? No. Doesn't have to be underwater, does it? Okay, I think it has to be underwater. But anyway, these are small drip leaf, and you can't, like, replicate these, because if you bone meal this, it turns into a big drip leaf, which is actually replicatable, because I believe each one of these vines will give you a big one. So I'm only going to be turning one of these, because I want to keep those small drip leaf in case I come up with a use for them, and I want to try and get on top of this, but I'm currently failing miserably. It should be possible. Nope. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna have to be real fancy and try and land on it with an elytra, because I want to try something that I'm kind of doubting will work, but if I land on a drip leaf, oh my god, it does work. Okay, I can't spam it. I have to kind of do it, like, meticulously, but when you grow a drip leaf, it resets the counter, so you can kind of just, like, use bone meal. No, okay, I have to be very fast. Oh, wait, you can climb this? What? No, you can't. I'm just in water. Never mind. Okay, so the idea is that you do this, and you can go as high as you want, because it resets the timer on the drip leaf every time that you bone meal it, and it goes exactly one high. I was thinking this wouldn't work, because I thought it, like, did multiple blocks at a time, but this does work quite well, so I'm going to finish this stack of bone meal and see how high I can get. And it turns out the answer is this high, and now I'm falling, but that is a very tall drip leaf. I don't really know how breaking this thing works. I don't know if you need silk touch or if you can kind of just break the bottom of it, and truthfully, I'm never going to use the small drip leaf, so I don't really mind risking losing this, so I'm just going to break the bottom in hopes that that's how it works. Oh, it takes time. And that is how it works, and it is very satisfying. Okay, now we have a bunch of drip leaf. I'm not really sure what I'm going to, like, use this for, because, well, I'm not very good at, like, foliage decoration, and that seems like what you would use, like, big drip leaves for, but we'll see. Maybe I'll find a use for them at some point. Now that we have a quite large supply of drip leaves, a stack should, I should hopefully never misplace all of that. We can actually move on to the super exciting thing, which is the creeper heads, and more importantly, the banner pattern that you can make with them. So I can actually make a turtle banner for Turtle Keep, except I actually have to, get to Black Keep first, and I have run out of rockets. I've acquired a loom, as well as hopefully the rest of the ingredients that I should need to make a turtle banner, which is a cyan banner, a creeper charge, the most expensive banner pattern. Well, actually, enchanted golden apple might rival that, and a flower charge, the cheapest one. And now I just have to remember how to do this. So I'm pretty sure we do a blue base gradient, which is that. Gets a nice, like, oceany background type thing. And then I think we do the creeper charge. to get the kind of base of the body, I guess. And then we get a diamond type thingy. Now we have like a more turtle body, just doesn't have a shell yet. Then it's this, I think. You do a circle, yeah, and then we do this and flower charge, and we get a nice turtle banner. Which I think looks pretty freaking cool. I'm gonna need to make a couple more of these maybe, because I think I want to put quite a few around Turtle Keep, and to my knowledge, you can't duplicate banners, which is something they should add. So I'm gonna sit here for a bit and make quite a few more banners. And by a lot more, I mean one, because I ran out of brown dye, but now I have two turtle banners that I can kind of put around the place, and I don't really know where I'm going to put them. I was going to put one on, like, the front of the Lord Manor, but then I realized I can't possibly center one here. I could put it, like, there, but, like, no, it looks ugly. So I don't really know where to put these. Maybe, like, here or something, but once again, it doesn't look very good. So I'm gonna kind of go around try and find a place to put these. It looks like a face now, that's funny. Well, the place I've decided to put them is in a chest, because I really, like, have looked around and I can't figure out anywhere to put them. I do want to put some, on the wall, especially, like, around the gate, which I think is gonna be this wall segment, probably. But I don't really have a gate yet. I don't feel like doing building today. Also, I don't have enough resources to continue this wall currently, which leads us to the main topic of today's episode, which is, of course, going to be a moss farm, because you probably read the title. And I am out of moss, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I have, like, almost none. I know I have some somewhere, or at least I better have some somewhere, because I don't want to have to go find more moss, or, you know, steal some moss from, my wall to build a moss farm. Although I am really doubting that I have any. I thought I had one somewhere in one of these chests. Oh, here we go. Okay. I have 57 moss to my name, and that is it. So, I'm going to be making a moss farm today. Of course, I'll be making this over in Chershire, which is a place I would say I haven't been to in a while, but I actually was here, like, last episode very briefly. Because this is kind of where I put all my natural farms. You know, I've got, like, my honey farm in here, and of course also the wool farm down there, and the flower farm down here as well. So I feel like it's just the perfect place to put a moss farm. Now as to where to build the farm in Chershire, this entire area is like not super developed, and there's not a super like great system of roads yet, so I can pretty much put it anywhere as long as I can fit it underground, and it's a pretty big farm, so I think I'm going to put it in this wall right here, because I want to have the hobbit hole, like, obviously on ground level with the rest of them, but the farm extends a little bit above where the viewing platform will be, so I need it to have a decent bit of a hill on top of it, so this should be the perfect place. Before we can actually build a hobbit hole, I have to make a hole, so let's get to digging. My pickaxe is looking a little worse for wear, but that is quite a hole. It's just like a significant amount larger than this one, or maybe it's just because this one has stuff in it, but like, I don't know why, it just kind of shocks me how big it is, because I don't feel like the farm is that big. Maybe I miscounted, probably didn't though. It's probably just because I'm used to building things like up way in the sky like the drowned farm that don't require me to dig a big hole. But we have a big hole now, and currently it's just a hole. It's not a hobbit hole, so let's put some hobbit into this hole. I have officially hobbitified the previously not very hobbity hobbit hole, and it looks quite good. I'd say this is one of the better ones I've made. Obviously, it looks a little weird right now because there's not a moss farm behind this glass, and there's not chests back there, but it looks quite nice. You know, we got the best potted plant in the game, as well as some larger variants of that with some books and general decoration. It's very similar to the bee farm hobbit hole, which, speaking of, in procrastinating making this clip, I made a nice little path. I put some flowers around, some fences, of course made the path itself, and this leads to the bee farm hobbit hole, which I believe I originally said was kind of like the mayor's house, but I'm not really sure about that because it's just big. It's not like super grand or anything. But yeah, I really like this path. I obviously haven't actually continued it towards the rest of Chershire, but it looks really nice in my opinion. And also, I liked that there was like a forest kind of on this side of the hills, I guess. So I made one over here as well. It's a completely artificial forest, but I'd say it turned out pretty good. It's not very like thick and I don't really need it to be because I don't need it to look good from this direction. It just needs to look good from actually down in the riverbed. And it's also kind of a lot more dense than you get with a naturally generated forest. But, of course, this hobbit hole isn't entirely done yet because it still doesn't have a moss farm, so let's get that in. That is looking a lot better. We now actually have like a moss farm back behind this glass, and of course a storage system in that corner. And I haven't tested this yet. I think I built it all correctly. It's a decently like complicated farm. This is my own design, but I would say that it definitely has some inspiration from Ethos Labs design because it looks quite similar, and some of the stuff down here is quite similar. But this is my own design, and I need to test it. I've tested my throat in my testing world, obviously, but I haven't done it in here, so let's press the button and see if it works. Okay, yes, that's what's supposed to happen. And now... that seems to be working. Cool, that's what it's supposed to do. We should be getting moss in here. Yep, we got our first moss block. Sick. We got some more, and the way this farm works is I've made it a little bit of logic into this, which is this farm, if you just have it producing bone meal, it actually produces an excess amount of bone meal, so it produces more bone meal than it uses, like bone mealing that piece of moss. So what I've done is half the time it makes bone meal, so once it makes 5 stacks of bone meal, it then says, hey, let's get some moss, and then it starts using up that bone meal and makes moss, until it uses those 5 stacks, and once it depletes that, it starts making it again. So it just kind of goes back and forth between the two modes, and it results in a pretty good system that just gets you a lot of moss. And I don't think I'm going to AFK for a super long period of time here, because I already have like half a stack, which is kind of a lot. So I'm going to sit here for like an hour, maybe, and we'll see how much we get. It's been an hour or two, sitting here watching the farm, and I have to say it ended on a very satisfying thing. It got almost the max amount that it can. There's a little bit missing in that corner. But nonetheless, I've gotten a ridiculous amount of moss. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. This thing is quite efficient, but that's not all I've done, because AFKing isn't actually that exciting. So I made another hobbit hole. I just decided to do this while I was waiting for moss, because I mentioned earlier in the episode that I only made one more banner because I ran out of brown dye. Well, now that I have a hobbit hole for doing this, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. You just gotta fill the wall with cocoa beans, bone meal them all 2 times, and press this note block. The other ones I was too lazy to wire up, and it does that, and now I have more cocoa beans. I think, like, really it's not a very hard thing to just, like, sit there and farm for a bit, but now that I have like a designated building for it, I think it will be easier for some reason. Anyway, I built this and it's quite cool. So now, if I ever decide where to actually put the banners in Turtle Keep, I will have plenty of brown dye to make as many as I want. And with that little addition to Chershire, I'm going to have to end this episode here because we are pretty much out of time, but with the new moss farm, we should now have all the resources to finish building the wall over in Turtle Keep in theory, so I suppose we'll do that in the next episode. But for now, like if you liked, subscribe if you feel like it, have a great day, and as always, bye-bye.